Okay, good evening students. Sorry for being late by 30 seconds. Okay. So today we are starting with a very interesting topic, that is the dress code. Okay, so what is dress code? And why we need to follow a dress code? Even though we are so grown up and now we have started working after education, we understand what to wear, what not to wear. So many questions in the head of millennials, right? But yes, we need to highlight the importance, the need and the benefits of dress code at workplace. That's the reason we're conducting this interesting session for you guys. Okay, so for this, first I'll define what is dress code. Okay, so what is dress code actually? It's about, again, rules, regulation, or might be the appropriateness of your wearing, acceptable by the society or by the profession or according to the occasion. You can say like that. Again, you can say it's a set of rules, what is expected you to wear when you're going out. Okay, so now going out defines the occasion. So if I'm going out for a party, then my dress code or my attire would be totally different. When I'm going to a wedding, then my dress code is very different. Can I ask one question to all the students who are live with me, that on a wedding day, would you be fine to wear your track pants if you're attending anybody's wedding? No, na. So the same answer. As per the occasion, you need to wear dress code in your workplace as well. Okay, so we will explore today that what are why the dress code is required. First and foremost, very important thing would be that you guys should look smart. Okay, so for looking smart, you should have a proper dress code. How about I'm wearing pajamas and walking to my office? Very bad impression. I'm so sorry. Something popped up on my screen. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay. Yes. So what you will see, when you're walking in an office in pajama, you start laughing. What ma'am is doing today? Is she's out of her mind or something like that? Correct? So see, dress code speaks about my thoughts, about my personality, or might be being me as a mental absent, or might be something is seriously bad with my mental health. Right? So the dress code speaks about you, your thought, your mind, okay, and how you select the appropriateness or how you sync the dress code with that appropriateness of the occasion. Okay, so it's very important. Then beyond this, it outlined the appropriateness that I have highlighted you. Okay, so how about a doctor wearing a short skirt and doing the surgery? I think the patient will start looking that person very weirdly. I'm talking about female doctor, okay? When I'm using a skirt, please consider it as a female only, okay? Okay, then what will happen? No, it's not appropriate, right? That's the reason we came up with the concept of dress code. So, you have seen the people working in hospitals, especially the nurse, the staff, okay, they wear white color clothes, okay, generally. And nowadays light blue or light pink, purple is also getting common. Earlier it was purely white, okay? But now different color codes have come. But they make sure that whole staff is wearing that kind of a dress code. The reason being is they have to deal with so many patients. The patients walking from different parts, different region, different culture, different upbringing or different backgrounds these people are coming up. So how this person are going to perceive you, you don't know. So it's better to have a proper dress code. Okay, so that gives them a strict message that both these people are professionals and you're coming here for a formal purpose. Once your purpose is done, you're supposed to leave. Okay, it does not happen we extend a friendship to a doctor or nurse after, getting treated and now we are all fine. Okay, so that's a bad idea. Okay, then it also, ensures that the policies, yes, it's very important that company should highlight the dress code or the appropriateness of the dress code in their policies. Okay, the reason being is it does not happen that, somebody is being asked for casuals. So, somebody is wearing capris, somebody is wearing Bermudas, somebody is wearing shorts and with a polo t-shirts. They'll say, Arey, half I'm wearing na formal casual. So what is the problem? No. So we need to highlight properly, because this casual word or even the formal word is being used in different ways. Okay, so that is how it is. If I ask that Indian people or Indian women should wear sari at work, okay, in a bank especially, we see this. Nowadays it's not common. Earlier it was very common that when you walked in bank, all the female employees used to drape a sari. Okay, so proper blouse and everything. Now there are so many fancy options are available. So if I ask people, to wear or drape a sari as a, formal dress code, and they are wearing different types and different cuts of blouses, then it's inappropriate. So it's better that companies highlighting specific kind of guidelines when it comes to dress code. Then it obviously establish a company's brand. That's the reason companies are very, very, you can say, alert about the dress codes or the attires that employees are, following or practicing or wearing at office. Okay, so when you talk about, company brand, so if I'm not wrong, if you can easily identify a McDonald's guy walking on a road, or might be a pizza delivery guy like Pizza Hut, red t-shirt, correct? Domino's would be blue and a red, McDonald's would be red t-shirt with a highlighted yellow M in it, correct? How do we remember these people? By their dress codes. And yes, the specific color dress codes are termed as uniforms that we are going to highlight. Okay, so the professionals that are working in offices where there are no uniforms, okay, they are supposed to wear the formals, okay, and where like I have talked about certain restaurants, you talk about hospitality industry, you talk about 5-star hotels, 7-star properties, resorts, or aeroplane, you can see the people are following the dress codes. That is how they create the company's brand. That's very important because they are representing the company in that way. How about people, we are traveling in an airline and the cabin crew is in night suit and pajamas with lovely cartoon prints. Would you be so serious to talk to them? First impression would be it's so funny that what this new thing has been adopted by this airline. And the second thing would be we would start feeling a little bit weird. And third thing would be it will get more weirder, if you start seeing all different kind of aeroplanes or that air service providers are started with this kind of a tradition. Okay, so they speak the company's brand. So it's very important to take care of the dress code. Okay, the next point would be it strengthens the unity. How a dress code can strengthen a unity? It's very simple. When you talk about a dress code, the people are following. So everybody is coming in, suppose we are in some kind of a professionals, like we are the people who are meeting media or doing advertising or meeting the clients continuously. So we have been asked to follow the dress code for blazer. Blazers can be n number of colors right now. Earlier it used to be strictly black, brown, grey, maybe navy blue or something like that. Now there are so many shades available. So okay, all we are wearing blazers. So sometimes we have to suddenly walk to a client. Sometimes clients are coming in. So they can feel that these people are working very professionally and they can have a sense that they can easily relate us with our work, how sincere we are in our efforts, and they see everybody is roaming in the same dress code. So that creates a unity in that company's brand, that the people love to follow the policies. They wearing similar kind of clothes. The thought process are very clear. They're working for the same kind of a goal. They are working with the same passion. Okay, so that gets reflected in your dress code. Then even you can see the good example would be the sports team. These people are wearing the uniforms, you can say, or the same color t-shirts with their name and the specific numbers being printed. Favorite would be the cricket team. So that stands for our country that's playing against other country in a tournament with a sportsman spirit, with a spirit to win the competition. Correct? So it's obviously strengthened the unity because we all work for the same motive all together. Okay, then it increases productivity. Now there is a direct correlation between a dress code and a productivity. It would be a little bit debatable, you can say a concept. I think somebody got a query. What is the dress code at workplace? Okay, Murari, it is the dress code means the rules and regulations you are following, sticking to your attire when you're walking in professional place. So suppose if I'm a doctor, I'll make sure I'm wearing any Indian attire. There can be a salwar kameez, sari, but it should be properly draped. The dupatta should be taken properly, and I'm wearing a white coat on it. When I'm walking in an office, there would be formal shirt, formal pant, okay, and a blazer and a tie in case of a guys, and a scarf in case of a girls, okay. I hope I'm clear with that. I'm just going to come on that point as well. Okay, great. Then, yes, if you follow the dress code at workplace, so what happens is you're avoiding jazzy and fashionable things. So that's the reason what happens is the people don't get distracted, and you focus more on your work instead of wasting your time and discussing and gossiping about the trends or the clothes trends going on in the market. Can I use cap in a duty hours? MD Shakil, how it can be possible? It's not possible. Ma'am, can you move back a bit? Camera is too zoomed in. Okay, fine, I guess. Okay, we can't use cap in duties until and unless you guys are looking forward for engineering caps that are yellow in color and you're working on sites, or you're a mining worker and you're working in mining site. Okay, then that would be a cap, yellow color cap that is given by your company, and it would have a headlight over it. Okay, otherwise you cannot use the casual caps. Yes, the psychological effect would be dress code color play key role in an interview. Yes, dress code plays a very important role in an interview. My first impression of any candidate would be the attire he is walking or she is walking in with. It is creating your first impression. It's directly linked to your personality, and it speaks about your thought more than you yourself speak in a verbal way. Okay, great questions, huh? You guys are very, very interested in that. Okay, it prioritizes safety. Sometimes your dress codes are meant as per your profession, and they ensure all the safety gears. Just now I highlighted that yellow colored helmet kind of, small cap, engineering guys or the people at construction or the people at a mine, they are wearing it because they're supposed to protect their head from the injuries. That is the reason. And the headlight is being provided for the mining people because they're working in a tunnel. Okay, so it prioritizes safety. Even the people working in pharmaceutical company, they're supposed, or the food industry, they're supposed to follow the dress code strictly because it has to ensure their safety as well as the hygiene of the product they are manufacturing. So in manufacturing industry, we can say that they follow the strict uniform code. And when you talk about corporates or white collar jobs, when you're sitting in an AC room and doing some work, or you can say intelligent work might be, okay, a strategic work, then you guys are supposed to stick to the formals. Okay, it ensures the pride and responsibility. Okay, obviously when all of your sales team is working in the same color of blazers or blazers together, coded in some similar kind of ties or something like that, you feel like, yes, we are something and we are going for some purpose and we're going to achieve it. Okay, creating cohesion. This part I have already highlighted, that clients will definitely see you as a brand and even as a team, and you yourself also get connected and bonded in your team when you are coming in a specific dress code at your workplace. I think you guys are more interested to know what kind of dress you should wear at workplace. I'll just come to that point. First, I want to highlight how to dress professionally. It should be comfortable. No ill fitting, no loose fitting is allowed, no too tight fitting is allowed. It should be very comfortable so that your movements are not stuck, and especially you're not facing any kind of embarrassment. Modesty. You need to be very, very modest when you're choosing your attire. Okay. Then hair, makeup and accessories, they shouldn't be loud. Okay. They should be minimum. Okay, as far as female employees are concerned, as far as male guys are also concerned, please, whatever is your rituals or tradition, please make sure you're not wearing 10 different rings in your hand of different stones, not wearing that stupid pendant in your neck, or in case you have to wear something as per your religion, please make sure it's not visible, especially the tattoo one. Okay. Why do companies? Okay, I'll just switch to the point that will be the types of dress codes. Okay, I think people are interested in that. Business formals is the first type. Then business professional is the second type. Business casual is the third type. And the fourth type is casual. Okay, so business formals. So, you know, when you work in a company where you're meeting with a client, or when you're dealing with the suppliers, or when you're dealing with other companies, might be for B2B selling or something like that, you're regularly meeting executives or senior level people, you need to make sure that you're wearing proper attire with a blazer, with a tie, as per the occasion, meeting or conferences that is being lined up for you. Okay, so a tailored one kind of a suit would be very appropriate for this kind of occasion. It should be in a solid neutral colors like black, gray, okay, or navy blue color, okay, with 2 or 3 buttons in a suit. Okay, ties and other accessories that you can use, there can be in pastel solid colors. There can be a little bit of pattern on it, but not too highlighted. Avoid the prints, jazzy prints, or some unusual or geometric prints, please. White shirts are the appropriate for such occasions. They go with all kind of blazers, but you can opt for all the pastel colors, or you can opt for great color combination shirts that are being available. One suggestion would be hit the stores before the sale starts and try whatever number of options available in formals on yourself and click your photos in that and just see at home that which attire looks good on you. There's one more query. In an interview, what color dress should we wear? Okay, great question. Shaju. Okay, Shaju, you should opt for pastel colors. Okay, that shows that your personality is down to earth. Then, if you're working in a very big MNC, obviously you should carry your blazer. And you need to check around if the other peoples are also getting in with the blazer. So it's better you opt for the blazer with the tie specifically. The tie should not be loud. It is with pastel. You can combine it with solid colors, or might be for a small print or a different kind of lines, like slant lines are there, okay, or the checkered ones are there, but the minimum one that are not so highlighted one. So I cannot suggest you a blue color shirt with a red color, complete red solid color tie. Okay, so red tie if you're opting for, then there should be some kind of patterns on it to low it down. Okay, the pastels and the light colors would be great with a dark colored tie. And for females it would be scarf, but generally females don't wear scarf as far as Indian scenario is concerned. It would be on your attitude if you want to carry it. And blazers are the good thing with the pastel color shirts and dark color pants. Obviously, make sure your pant and a blazer colors are same when you're walking in an interview. Okay, shoes should be closed toe. They are supposed to be brown, black. Mostly black. Okay, I won't suggest for the brown. Okay, because the reason would be the brown is little bit a casual one, so you can opt for the brown colors when you're opting for business casuals. Okay, then nails should be clipped short and clean. Your hair should be properly gelled up. They should be well groomed. Okay, and then you don't need to be shy about getting clear with regular professional machines. Whenever your grooming part is coming, please make sure that in case you are supposed to visit parlor also, please do that. Okay, even for men. Okay, for women, I have highlighted the business formals for men. Now for women, it will be a well-cut pantsuit or a skirt suit. Okay, in a conservative neutral colors, please. I'm highlighting this fact again and again, such as black, navy, or a gray. Even brown will do. Okay, white button ups or white collars or light pastel colors is acceptable. Closed toe heels in a neutral color, especially black, grey, or again a brown. Tights preferably in a dark color. And conservative accessories, I'm so sorry, for example, like you're wearing a diamond and something like that, so it should be very small in sizes. That should not get highlighted or it's not dangling here and there. Okay, skirts never more than 2 finger widths above the knees. Okay, make sure, or as a person I'll suggest that skirts should be below the knees. Okay, don't opt for something above the knees. That doesn't create a good impression. Okay, well groomed neutral nails, and your hair should be tied properly. If in case you have a different kind of a hairstyles and colors and everything, please make sure your hairs are tied up properly in a bun or in a pony. And if you have a flicks or something like that, please pin them up behind. Okay, that is a great idea. Then we come to business professionals. This would be step down from a business formals, because I already mentioned in a business formals they should be tailor made. Okay, and in a business professional we come to a traditional formal setting. Okay, it's same like business formals itself. Okay, but then in our business professionals, you can play more with colors, and in a business formals, you need to opt for the neutral colors. This is the main difference between both the formals. Okay, so for business professional, for men, we would be going for 1 or 2 button suit. Okay, then suit colors can be anything conservative with the patterns like checkers or strips are nowadays very popular in guys also. Okay, lighter color dress pants you can combine. Okay, then conservative ties, but feel free with opting for different kind of designs and color shades, but make sure you're not making it too zazzy. Okay, it doesn't look like you're wearing a party tie. That you need to be make sure. Okay, shirt should be collared up. Obviously the collar should be proper. We opt for a high collar or Chinese collar, so you need to opt for it. Okay, and then hair, obviously you need to again well gelled up, and nails should be clipped formal short. So that is the same thing that we're getting repeated. Obviously nails should be clipped short. It's in your school, it's in your college, and it's in your office as well. And for female especially, please don't go around with a long red colored nails. They doesn't look of it for the proper occasion. Okay, for women again, we have the formals. With that you have more options actually. I'm so sorry. Okay, like dark colors you can try with, light colors you can play with. Okay, but again the formals you need to stick with Chinese collars, or might be a little bit collared up also you can try in a business formals. Okay, and over here you can try with the patterns. And the colors you can choose upon, like beige color is there, silverish golden beige color is there, light shades of browns are there, light shades of purple and pink will also go. Okay, so business formals you have more options of colors, and business business formals you have to opt for neutral colors, and business professionals you have to opt for more colors. Okay, then business casuals. Casual is one of the very important dress code that people love to follow in case they are working on Saturdays. Even the business casuals, they opt for if they are going for an event outside. Okay, like you're going for an event for your company, so you opt for business casuals. Then in case your Friday is working, obviously the Friday is working with everyone, so the Friday is the day of business casuals generally. Okay, so what would be the option? The option would be pant, polo t-shirts for the men's, and for the girls it would be good tops, or you can say casual kind of shirts would go good. Okay, and different colors and patterns you can play with. Pastel colors, dark colors, anything you can wear. But for guys it looks like a polo t-shirts or small collar t-shirts nowadays coming in, looks very nice. Even you can opt for casual shorts running in different colors for mats that you can wear with different colors of pants, that we termed it as casual pants, that are casual trousers you can term it as. They come in golden, beige colors, light browns are there, grey shades are there. Okay, then the checkers are there. You need to play with it as per your mood and your choice. Okay, So, but in that also you need to follow the HR guidelines strictly, because it doesn't happen when I talk about casuals. You're wearing something, skinny, might be very transparent and something, and you're walking in your office. Don't do that kind of a blunder. You cannot say that I'm wearing a dark color t-shirt and it's a transparent, so what's the issue with it? I'm wearing a casual. No, it's not like that. You have to ensure the modesty of your clothes. Okay. Then you can wear loafers. Okay, you can wear different kind of a sneakers on business. You can club business casual. Sports shoes are also good options. I'm talking both men and women together. Okay, then you can even have pullovers and sweaters. Okay, that also look very nice. Nowadays we call as sweatshirts. Okay, they look very nice as a business casuals. Then accessories should be minimum, but casual one you can carry, like leather watches are there, steel watches are there, different band colors you can wear, but make sure it's not too bold or it's not too highlighted one. Okay, how about I'm wearing an orange strap watch? That wouldn't look good. Beige or golden or silver or grey color is a good option. Okay, then for women, obviously they have lot more option in casuals than guys. They can have n number of Indian attires. They can have n number of Western formals and Western casuals are there. But you have to make sure it's not off shoulder. You're not wearing sleeveless, or you're not wearing something too short. Okay, that would be a great guideline. And again, with the patterns, colors, and the accessories, you can opt always. See, I'm highlighting one thing. Minimum accessories is acceptable one at a professional place. You can always wear more accessories when you're going out, right? So even though it's a casual day, make sure you're wearing minimum accessories. Okay, so you can play with your bracelets, you can play with your earrings, you can play with your pendants, you can have a different kind of a hairstyle on that day, but it's not too zazzy. Okay, or it doesn't look like you're going for a party. Okay. Next would be the casual. Some companies, especially advertising companies, sometimes IT companies, sometimes training companies also, I have an experience. Okay, these guys offer their employees to follow no dress codes. Okay, so they can come in any color, any pattern, any type of dress, and they can walk in. I have seen people in a training institute, they are coming and walking in around with this cut kind of a jeans, the jeans with some kind of a cuts, and wearing a t-shirt, like you're like a college going or might be going out for a movie, something like that. So my first impression was so bad about that company, because the employees were wearing such kind of a thing. And when I was appearing for the final round, I was talking to, I think, AVP. Still, I'm not clear with the position of that lady. Okay, but she was wearing a small top and a jeans. And I was looking so weirdly at her, because that was not appropriate for the occasion when you're taking an interview of somebody, at a senior level. Okay, so that was not going with that. So that's the reason I never opted for that company. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, some companies allows casual t-shirts. I've seen Xiaomi companies have allowed casual t-shirts and jean combination, but the jeans should be proper jeans in a dark color. Okay, and the proper dark color t-shirts, they should be loose enough. The t-shirt should not be tight. Especially females, you need to be careful with the tightness of your clothes. Okay, I always suggest female should wear a little bit loose clothes. Okay, that looks very decent and modest. Then, but what happens is sometimes it allows you to be creative in your comfortable clothes, but I still feel sticking to a dress code is much better idea than the casual. Okay, so in a casual you can opt for any kind of colors, any kind of patterns, any kind of stuff, but make sure you're not opting something like, you're not wearing a party dress and walking in, or you're not wearing a wedding style of a dress and walking in an office. So it's very important that for casual, it would be for men, it would be t-shirts, slacks, we cannot say slacks, but the casual pants, trousers, jeans, They are not stripped one, okay. Collared polos, crew neck t-shirts, sweaters and pullovers. And for women, nicely fitted tops and t-shirts, loose one little bit with jeans, pants, casual stuff, okay. Thank you. I think, yes, the session has extended 5 minutes, so still we have to go with your hairs. In case your office is following a casual rule, your hair should be manageable. Whatever things you want to do with your hairs, you can do it, but it should not be like, you know, you're working and half of the hairs are falling in front of your eyes. That's the reason we stick to the dress codes. We stick to the accessories rules as well. So it doesn't happen nowadays, you know, if I do something like a beard, nowadays with guys, I want to highlight the beard stuff is very common nowadays, okay. But in a corporate office, we don't expect beard, okay. In case somebody is maintaining it, it should be minimum French beard or something like that. A small trimmed beard is allowed, okay. But still, we don't suggest beard look. We always want clean shaved guys walking in a corporate office. And talking about females, they have to play with proper colors of their accessories and makeup. Your makeup should not be so loud. The colors you're wearing in your accessories should not be so contrasting that it's get highlighted again and again, and it can be the point of distraction for other people who are working around with you. You need to respect other co-workers as well with the way you dress. This is a very important point, that with the dress code you're following, you're actually giving respect to other people who are working together with you, okay. And and very important things would be, as far as I've highlighted so many options, I have rushed through basically, okay. But then you should always stick to neutral pastel colors as far as your working days are concerned, from Monday to Thursday. For Friday and Saturdays, in case Saturdays are working for you guys, you can opt for business casuals. That speaks the formal thing in you, okay. See, your dress code actually speaks the part of your personality, what this person thinks, how appropriate the thought process you're going to put in when you walk in a professional workplace, okay. So the dress code is a part of your attitude, the dress code is a part of your thoughts, the dress code is part of your personality, your upbringing, okay. So you're not carrying a dress only of some kind of a brand or of some kind of a style. Basically carrying your background and your upbringing and your understanding about yourself with the occasion, and that's why you opted for this kind of a dress code. It's directly related to your maturity, directly related to your thought process. So guys, be clear and be strict with yourself as far as the dress code is concerned when you're walking in a professional place. For a female, as I have told you, or I have highlighted a little bit about the accessories, I want to highlight more on that. Please wear some kind of a studs kinds of a earring, the small earrings. You can see I'm also wearing one of that, okay. That should be smaller size. No danglers, please avoid danglers. Even though the ads showing you something like that, the danglers are good, but always remember, danglers are a point of distraction, okay. They easily distract the people you're working with. So it's better to always have studs. Your hair should be tied up. Anyways, nowadays the females are not using any kind of oil or something like that. They love to flaunt the hair colors they are opting for. But still, you guys need to maintain the decency that they are tied up properly. The reason being is the hair fall problem is common. So how about you speaking to client, you are just having a coffee with it and some of your hairs fall on the table. It doesn't look good. It is a moment of embarrassment. That's the reason we always highlight that please tie up your hairs. Suppose if I'm a chef and I have not tied up my hairstyle, so what will happen? My customers will find my hairs, correct, in the dish they are enjoying. Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for giving suggestion and information. Thank you, Edula. Okay. And for guys, it would be, I know that there are so many family traditions going on. Some people has to wear some kind of a threads in their neck, or some kind of a rings are compulsory in their home so that they avoid bad omen or something like that. Okay, or it's a kind of a good charm for you guys. But make sure you're doing it a minimum. It should not happen that a guy is wearing a 10 different rings. Okay, please don't do that. Whatever is necessary, 1-2 rings, that is required. Kada, bracelet, 1-2, that is a minimum acceptable. But if you guys, you know that you guys are wearing a full sleeve shirt, so that's going to hide. Okay, make sure in case you have to wear something in your neck, so please you are hiding it properly, or make sure its length is longer so that it just gets stuck in your shirt.